Alright, welcome back all and one and all to another episode of Shenanaguy Plays Trails of Cold Steel as I smack my microphone once again. So, we'll jump straight back into our combat here. We have to meet the following conditions. No one is knocked out, and we cancel an enemy art. That should be easy to do. So, of course, first thing we're going to do is battle scope everyone. We did left to right last time, so let's do right to left this time. Huh. Elisa, daughter of the Rhineford family. Her orbital bow allows her to provide her allies with powerful support from afar. Right. Next up is Emma. Emma, Class 7's president, with the school's top marks, uses powerful arts while supporting her allies with her staff. How rude! Ow! Ooh!
Yes, sir!
Alright. Battlescope fee.
Yeah!
A petite former Jaeger, her agility and skill with her gun swords let her swiftly approach and eliminate foes. We're going to use him to go ahead and take out Fee, I think.
I was careless.
And then we will use Crow to battlescope Laura.
Here.
Laura, a swordsman of the Arcade School, wields an imposing two-handed sword and tears through enemy ranks. Come on, someone needs to cast an art. We'll take out Laura, because she probably won't cast an art.
Yes, sir!
No!
All right.
Ah.
My turn.
Wasn't strong enough.
Ow.
Here I go!
Alright, you need to move away because your guard thing
me.
is very bad. And all we need is for her to cast an art. Which we basically have to just wait around for.
All right.
My turn!
I'm sure she'll cast an art eventually.
Leave it to me. Go.
Here I go!
Analyzing the enemy's vitals.
Ah, that's not one we can cancel.
All right.
Why would you do that? You have to do one that we can cancel.
Let's go!
Ah,
Go.
thank you, Elisa. Impede.
There. All right.
Condition met. Now we can eliminate them all.
Yes, sir!
Leave it to me. Go get him. Got him.
Overkill.
No!
My turn.
And oh wow. Good job missing, Rain.
There!
Arcus, activate.
My turn.
Do you have an impede? Oh, he doesn't.
This one's got your name on it. Hope you like it.
Oh.
Go.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Yeah, safe for now. Level up.
Great.
Yeah, Rain actually leveled up. Wow. That's enough. And it looks like a victory for the stalwart team whatever. I'm impressed. At this rate, you're going to be nipping at my heels before long. Confuddlification. I can't believe we lost. We fell just short of victory. You all fought admirably. What a shame. It was a close one, though. Phew. These class 7 gals would just straight take you out before they'd take you out for a night on the town, huh? Well done, Milliam. You too, Emma. I'd make team whatever go a third round, but there's no one else to fight, so I guess they get to rest. We'll review your performance later, but in the meantime, we've got Team Class President and Team Vice President going head to head. Both teams step forward. AP increased by 5. Well, looks like that about wraps it up. That final fight was a real thriller from start to finish, too. Confuddlification. It certainly was a good fight, but who would have thought that they'd take advantage of such a tiny opening like that to overwhelm us? That's lore and fee for you, I guess. I imagine that where combat is concerned, they would handily beat most of the second years. To swing a sword is one thing, but we were relying on Elisa and Emma to keep up the pressure. Yep, wouldn't have been nearly as effective without them. I'm glad you think so. Still, it's safe to say that everyone fought pretty well. I had this funny feeling that Reen's team would come out on top, though. Winning both of your matches with a new team is pretty impressive. I feel like I was riding on Crow and Milliam's efforts, though. Nah, don't sell yourself short. You're pretty strong. Yeah, and you're tougher than you look, too. I see your practical exams are as unconventional as ever. Nightheart? Ah, yes, Nightheart. Oh, Instructor Nightheart? Oh, I was under the impression that having back-to-back battles was with uneven odds was par for the course in actual warfare. And don't you think learning to fight effectively against cunning opponents with team tactics is more important for any soldier? Well, that's certainly true. So what brings you here, Instructor Nightheart? Please tell me this isn't the part where we have to fight both the instructors at once. Of course not. It's just that, like last month's field study in the capital, your upcoming field study is also a bit unusual. Instructor Nightheart here has been involved in making the arrangements, which is why I asked him to come. What do you mean by unusual? That sounds a bit ominous. Well, we just about wrapped things up anyway, so let's move on to announcing your field study locations. Field Study August. Group A, Reen, Laura, Emma, Eustace, Gaius, Milliam. Study location, LEGRAM. Group B. Ooh, LEGRAM, we get to go to Laura's home. Group B, Elisa, Fee, Machias, Elliot, Crow. Study location, Jurai Special Economic Zone. After 2 days, reassemble at the designated location. Ah, I forgot that's how they did it. LEGRAM is Laura's hometown, right? It is. It's a lakeside town in the south of the Kreutzen province, blanketed by thick fog for much of the year. As a castle town dating back to the Middle Ages, it has more than its fair share of local legends and tall tales. Kreutzen province. Okay, so she falls under Eustace's province. It sounds like quite a historical hotspot. If I'd gone home for summer vacation, I would have returned to Trista only to turn around and head right back home again. I guess that's true. So what about this Jurai Special Economic Zone? I'm pretty sure it's a city up on the far northwest coast of the Empire. They used to be independent, but the Imperial government runs the show there now. Oh, there it is. I think Gramps annexed it about 8 years ago. Milliam. I'm guessing the Gramps she's referring to is, yeah, probably Mr. Blood and Iron himself, the Chancellor. Honestly, do you ever think about the words coming out of your mouth? Why? It's not like it bothers me. Both locations seem worth checking out. Though that final line makes me curious. None of our other field study instructions had anything like it. After 2 days, reassemble at the designated location. True, usually wherever we go, that's where we stay for the duration of the field study. Care to shed a light on that, instructor? Haha, I could, but I wouldn't want Instructor Nightheart to feel left out, so I'll let him do the honors. As you wish. After completing your assigned tasks in your respective areas, you'll be boarding a train bound for the rendezvous point. That point is a notable military installation in the southeast of the Empire, Guerrilla Fortress. Exclamations! Guerrilla Fortress? That's the giant base on the border facing the Republic. So after we've finished our regular field study, we're going to be whisked away to a major military base? As part of your field study, of course. I'll be joining you there to serve as your military liaison for the duration of your visit. Naturally, you'll all be given a series of assignments specific to that location. Wow, sounds like fun. I very much doubt that's the intent. Sounds like I'm going to be put through the ringer on my very first field study. Sorry, Alexa was talking in my... Stop! Hold on. 1 second here. That was annoying. It was talking right into my headset. Wow. Dots! Something wrong? Nah, don't worry about it. Well, I'm looking forward to another installment of your action-packed field study reports. But just so you know, I'm planning on joining you at Guerrilla Fortress too. I'm not gonna let the big bad army man push my adorable little students around. I have no intention of asking anything unreasonable of them, nothing that deviates from their curriculum. Unlike a certain other instructor whose name we shan't mention. Are they gonna fight? Is it even safe to keep these two in the same room together? Title screen!
Your rank's gone up.
Well, of course it has, because we are
Here's
awesome.
a little something from the Academy.
Scanned a gem, not bad.
You did really well, Reen.
Of course I did. Thank you very much. Title screen fades. Septing calendar 1204, 8/28, Saturday, field study day. Oh, look at Fee talking to the cat.
Oh, right. We're heading out on our field study today. I don't need to get up just yet, but I guess it wouldn't hurt. Or I could just give in and go back to sleep. I'm still feeling kind of beat after training last night.
Huh? Oh no.
Wakey, wakey! Come on, Reen, it's time to rise and shine. We're gonna miss the train.
Stop that! That's not very ladylike. Oh, right in the gut.
I can't believe it. My very first class trip. We're gonna have the best time. How much money do I get to spend on sweets and stuff? Oh, do bananas count as snack?
No, they do. Just get off me, please.
Ah, there you are.
Good morning, Reen.
Seems you had quite the rude awakening this morning.
Yeah, Coffee only wishes it was that effective. She must have really been looking forward to this trip.
It certainly seems so.
She holds her own in class, to be sure. But at times like these, She seems like any other kid her age.
I'm looking forward to finally getting the chance to visit Laura's hometown.
I've heard that LEGRAM is known for both its many legends and for the mist that hangs over the town for much of the year.
I don't know which stories you've heard, but most of them have been exaggerated in the retelling over time. It certainly doesn't lack for scenic beauty, though. I was hoping I'd have the opportunity to invite you to see it. Though I wish Elisa, Fee, and the others in Group B could have come with us.
Me too. I hope they enjoy their trip.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Uses.
Uses?
Good heavens.
Can someone do something about this child? She's out of control.
Okay, looks like everybody's here. Let's go, go, go!
All rare quartz and accessories have been unequipped from the other group's members. Alright, so we actually have a couple things to do before going. First, we gotta check our mailbox. Huh, there's something in my mailbox. Received! Abentime sticker. Misty's signature and serial number 120 are printed on the sticker. Isn't this an Abentime sticker? I thought you couldn't get one of these unless they read out your submission on the show. Oh, it came with a note. Last week's little chat was fun. Sorry to use you as show material though, Misty. Oh yeah, she did talk about our meeting on the show last week. I guess that's why she sent me the sticker. Well, these seem pretty rare, so I'll be sure to take care of it. What you doing, Reen? Did something arrive for you? Yeah, an acquaintance sent me something. An acquaintance? Huh, what a curious choice of words. Just remember that students shouldn't get involved in anything too dubious. Okay, you've all definitely got the wrong idea here. Well, shall we head towards the station? Not yet, we shan't. Because there is a profile we can get updated, which we have to go to the main building, first floor. I thought that was Aragetlum up there, but it's the antenna for the radio station. Yes, anyway, so there's a profile we can update. We also want to stock up on our battle scopes. For the profile, we have to go to the main building 1 floor near the infirmary entrance. I'm awfully glad that it was all a misunderstanding in the end. However, your habit of instantly pointing a finger at the lower class students when something unusual happens concerns me. Emperor Draco's rules explicitly state that while divided by class, all students at Thors are to be equally respected. It would hardly be becoming of a vice president to forget such an important tenet of this academy, now would it? Please forgive my crass attitude. I will be certain to reflect deeply upon my behavior and work to amend it. He's scared stiff. There's something I never expected to see. Is that the one we wanted? Yep, okay. Cool. Okay, so we're going to get our battle scopes. Shop. Buy. Battle scope. I believe that's the one we read. Right. And to the engineering building. For an event scene. So this will be Crow's first field study with Class 7, huh? That's actually kind of funny. How so? I told you that we were part of the Arcus trials last year, didn't I? A lot of stuff we did back then actually served as a model for Class 7, so we had our own field studies of sorts. Instructor Sarah was always putting us through one hellish situation after another. But that's how we all got to know each other too. Wow, that explains things. That makes you for our predecessors in a way. Well, it's more than just a coincidence that they put this guy into your class. Be sure to make yourself useful, you hear? For our sakes at least. We'd hate to see you make a fool of yourself and ruin our sterling reputation. Yeah, I got it. All this pressure you're putting on me is gonna give me wrinkles or something. We'd better work every bit as hard as he does. Alright, and I think we only have one more event scene to partake in. And that would be Fee talking to the cat right here. Where are the others, Fee? Getting stuff ready before we leave. I'm ready, so I'm playing with Celine. Good girl, pet. Yow, Stretch. I guess they get along since Fee's kind of cat-like herself. Received Zerum powder. Oh, is this for me? Thanks, I'll definitely use this. Meow. Dots. She's a cutie. I want to pet her too. If we miss the train because of this, let's make our way to the station once we're all ready. And let me double check, make sure there's nothing I am missing. There's not. To the train station we shall go. Enter a train station? Yes, or Trista station, rather. Okay. We need to change trains at Breahard to get to LEGRAM, right? I suppose it would be better for us to take the Kreutzen main line than the transcontinental line then. Right. After reaching Breahard, we'll need to transfer to a local line, the Ebel branch line. There's only one train every 2 hours, so I'm hoping we can time our arrival to avoid a lengthy wait. It's exactly 7 a.m. right now. We should arrive in Breahard somewhere around 10:30 and reach LEGRAM by noon. We've got work awaiting for us on the first day, too, so the earlier we can reach LEGRAM, the better. I struggled on that one. Agreed. And there's always the chance our class problem child will make another scene. Confuddlification. Oh, you guys are here earlier than I expected? You all ready to leave too? Nah, we still got another 20 minutes or so until the next train to Breahard comes in. You're all going to St. Jurai SEZ, right? Did I say St. Jurai SEZ? Oh my goodness. I've never been, but it sounds kind of fun. It's apparently quite a trip to get there, though. It's on the Empire's northwest coast. You have to cross the entire Lemaire province to get there. Well, it's not often you get to go on a nice long trip like this. But worry not, the hours will just fly by as I teach you all how to be as cool and popular as I am. Yeah, thanks, but I think I'll take a nap instead. Passenger service bound for Heimdall, now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board please wait until on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. We'll see you in 2 days then. See you at Graelia Fortress. Bye. Have a safe trip. See you later, Elliot. Later, Machias. And Crow, at least make a token attempt to stay out of trouble. No worries. If you hear about it, it means I wasn't on top of my game. One of these days, Reen, you'll thirst for my life of adventure. Right. Alright, good luck, guys. Try not to, drive everyone crazy for the next 2 days. Okie dokie. Why do I not find that the slightest bit reassuring? You took the words right out of my mouth. May the guidance of the winds and the goddess be with you all. I look forward to seeing you again in 2 days. They're all such good friends now. Do we not buy the tickets? We still have a short while longer before our train arrives. We ought to purchase our tickets now while we're waiting. Yes, we ought. Good morning, everyone. Group A is headed to LEGRAM, correct? Yes, that's right. We'd like to purchase tickets to LEGRAM via Breahard. Coming right up. Do you want them right away? Buy tickets and wait. Yes. Okay, so that's 6 passengers bound for LEGRAM via Breahard. I'll have those tickets ready for you in just a moment. Tickets, please. Oh, yes.
You're all heading out?
Oh?
What?
Exclamations? Ah, Lecter.
Isn't that... Huh? What are you doing here, Lecter? You miss me already?
Sure did. I'm gonna be back in Crossbell starting the day after tomorrow. Might never have the chance to see you again in this lifetime, so I figured I'd drop by and say hello.
Shh, whatever. You're so silly. There's no way you or Gramps would die that easily.
Well, that old goat might scare off the Reaper, but I'm pretty weak, you know.
Who's he?
Captain Lecter Arundel of the Imperial Intelligence Division.
We saw him while we were on our field study in Nord. He's the one supposedly responsible for negotiating with the Republic's army to prevent war from breaking out. But...
So he's the Ironblood they call Scarecrow.
I have to admit, he doesn't look like someone who specializes in espionage.
Am I going crazy or did a cat just jump behind us?
Well, I'm sure this little drop of sunshine's got suspicious written all over her, but I hope you're getting along. Don't hesitate to give her a good spanking if she causes too much trouble, though.
Okay.
We'll try our best to be a welcoming class.
I'm not gonna cause them any trouble. Unlike you, I'm a little angel.
What kind of little angel would casually whip out something like Eric Getlam in public? Do you have any idea how much overtime we put in just covering up for you?
Huh? You do?
Passenger service bound for Heimdall, now arriving on Platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop.
If you'll excuse us, Captain.
I'm afraid we need to catch this train.
Oh, sure thing. Good luck out there, guys. Oh, and by the way, I'd prefer it if you referred to me as secretary rather than captain in public. After all, I am a second secretary for the Imperial government.
I see.
Well then, if you'll excuse us, Mr. Secretary.
You'd better bring me back a souvenir from Crossbell.
We're being stalked.
They seem like an even more interesting bunch than I'd heard. Hope she gets the chance to soak in the good times at school like I did.
Well, well. For two Ironbloods, you two have a pretty cozy thing going.
Uh-oh. Looks like a scary lady's got me in her sights. Time to make my exit.
Not so fast. Didn't you have something you were supposed to give me? Come on. Cough it up.
They don't call you the Purple Lightning for nothing. Maybe you should consider giving up this teaching gig and coming to work for us. I'll bet we could offer double what the Academy's paying you. No sweat.
Dots.
Aw. Strictly business, huh?
Obviously. I'm not getting any younger here. Hand it over.
This is the list of every member of the Imperial Liberation Front that we're aware of at present. We've made progress in identifying their top figures, too.
I see. I suppose I should thank you.
Oh, one more thing. Claire had a message she wanted me to pass along.
I'm listening.
Their primary target is Crossbell City, but there's a chance that something else will be going down within the Empire at the same time. Those were her words.
Title screen. Huh, I didn't see a cat. Maybe I imagined it. Wow, it's like a sea of green out there. Hey, Eustace, why is the wheat all green? Wheat, barley, and rye are all cultivated in the Kherson province. Each is grown in its season, which means that what you're seeing right now is the fall wheat crop. Oh, look, there's a weird scarecrow. Look at its head. It looks all messy like Lecter's. Ugh. Oh, well, as long as she's enjoying herself. At times like these, she seems just like any girl her age. It's still hard to believe she's only 13. That's a year younger than my brother. It really puts things into perspective, doesn't it? I suppose this is as good a time as any to tell you more about where we'll be conducting our next field study. LEGRAM is a small town in the southeast of the Empire, situated on the shore of Lake Ebel. My father, Viscount Arsaid, governs the town, which itself is part of the Kherson province. I know it is pronounced Viscount, but they pronounce it Viscount, so in keeping with Trail's tradition, I am saying Viscount instead of Viscount. Anyway, that sounds familiar. If I'm not mistaken, isn't that the province Eustace's father oversees? Well, technically, yes. But LEGRAM is known for being a particularly self-reliant region. I doubt the Viscount has much interest in the authority of his liege lord. I suppose I cannot deny it. My father can be a little too free-spirited at times. But I can't help but feel your father's governance has its own issues, especially where taxation is concerned. It's not as though I'm unaware of that. Sorry, I seem to have touched on a sensitive issue here. No, there's nothing for you to apologize for. Exchanges like these are daily bread of the nobility. It's true that the four great houses do have immense power, but it's still up to the individual feudal lords to govern their respective regions. And as far as taxation goes, each region has its own statutes, which makes the whole situation even more complicated. It is quite convoluted. Although the imperial government does seem to be attempting to unify all regions under a single tax system. That's one of the major points of dispute between the two factions. Incidentally, my father's stance on the matter is, hell will freeze over before I consent to it. I do understand the reformist point of view, but each region of the empire has its own traditions and customs. Attempting to normalize all of those under a single system seems a little insensitive. The more you tell me, the more complicated it sounds. Well, it's certainly not an issue with a nice, clear-cut solution. Confuddlification! This is boring! Don't you have any more cool stories about LEGRAM? I suppose a couple of students battling around ideas about taxation isn't going to really solve anything. But I guess, to me, one of the things LEGRAM is most famous for is the Arsaid School. Oh, isn't that the thing Laura's dad teaches? That's the one. The Arsaid School of Swordsmanship is the style passed down by the ancient knights of Erebonia. It's one of the two most famous martial styles in the Empire, the other being the Vander School. I've heard there's a training hall where students of the Arsaid School come from all over the Empire to train. Indeed there is. Several students of the school are studying in LEGRAM at the moment. The rest are scattered throughout the Empire. And Laura's father instructs them all? He does. Viscount Arsaid is not only the Lord of LEGRAM, he's also the current head of the Arsaid School. Oh, does he have some super cool title like Radiant Blade Master or something? He sounds crazy strong. This may sound unseemly coming from his daughter, but his strength is, quite frankly, inhuman. I would easily place him among the 3 strongest people in the Empire. He sounds like an incredible guy. I've heard plenty of rumors about his strength myself. From what I understand, he acts as a combat instructor for this nation's armies, but both provincial and imperial. Though as a result, I hear he spends a significant amount of time away from his territory. That is unfortunately the case. We may be visiting my home, but there's no guarantee that my father will even be there. I see. That's a shame. I'd like to meet him. Alright, and there we are going to save and end this video. Next time we will finish our travel to LEGRAM and see what the place looks like. So until then, goodbye for now.